Hey, Kyle.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
This is going to be fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So we had a couple beers we were thinking of doing, and Kyle's like, well, you got anything weird? Like, you've been aging for maybe too long? And I was like, I don't know. Let's go look in the cellar. and that's what we did. And it's not weird necessarily. I guess it's a little weird.
There's a little weirdness to it inherently. The fact it's covered in dust and drywall.
Yeah, that too. This is from Hill Farmstead. I'm wearing the shirt too. Not planned.
No, it was not.
Beyond Good and Evil, Imperial Stout brew with wheat and maple syrup aged in bourbon barrels. So the beer itself was actually brewed in 2016, December of 2016. Then it was bottled in,
I think you said 2018?
2018 in October. So this beer is 6 years old, and it's been in the barrels for 2 years, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And let's do the honors.
Yeah, wheat and stouts. I can't name one I've had. I'm sure I've had a stout that's had wheat in it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like a common ingredient. We'll just do little pours at first.
Yeah. Because then we could always bring it back upstairs, and then we can take pictures and send it to Mike and be like, wish you were here. Too
funny.
Oh, what was the ABV? Did we say it?
No, we didn't.
Is it on there?
Didn't we usually find that?
No. Oh. I'm going to assume it's anywhere between 10 and 14% if I had to be a...
Oh, this might be worth noting. Our brewers recommend this beer be consumed within 6 months of release. So we don't know the ABV, but this...
Well, it says bottled in 2018, so what, 2018?
6 months, not 6 years.
I know who gave me the beer, and I'm trying to think of the time. That would make sense. So I think it probably was, probably, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's one of those things, when you ever sell your beer, you're like, I'm going to save this for a special occasion. I'm going to save this for a special occasion.
I mean, from release, it's only been sitting here for 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely looks like a stout. It's black, and there was a little bit of a head that we got talking.
Yeah.
Definitely some legs. I'm going to assume this is 10 plus, just given what this beer is and the fact that it's got some of those legs sticking and everything.
It's got a little bit of mahogany kind of hue to it.
Okay.
I think, right? Do you see?
No, I'll go along with that. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're like, yeah, sure, Sean.
No, I'll go along with that. I was just mesmerized by the legs. I'll go along with that.
You want to get a nose?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't smell like sour cherries or something where you're thinking, oh, is this infected? It's got a nice aroma.
It almost smells figgy and port wine-ish. Right? Like this just said straight bourbon barrels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But port wine, you're absolutely right. Wow. Good pull on that.
Wow.
I mean, it's a stout. You do get some chocolate notes and things like that, but I get a little bit of vanilla, which could make sense with the barrel aging.
There is some boozy hits to it, like a little bit of ethanol, but do you get a little bit of cardboard, like a little bit at the far back?
Like a stale card. Yeah. I think that's fair.
My fault.
No, but like it's not it's not deterring me.
No.
Like it still smells appetizing. Like when you smell this, as it is now, when you smell this, it is inviting. It is like, no, this smells like something you do want to consume. It's not off-putting. There's
a little bit of sweetness, but I wouldn't say it's maple syrup.
No. I'm having a hard time landing on how I want to describe the sweetness, the sweet smell. It's not. I don't think it's full on caramel. I don't think it's full on like brown sugar or but there is. It's not confectionery like powdered sugar, but there is. Maybe it's that fig date thing. I don't know, but there is this sweetness to it.
Yeah, the figgy. Maybe it is the figgy sweetness in the date, like you said. I don't know. It smells good. You want to try it?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Interesting.
I like it. I think like you mentioned, the card. Oh, okay, it just hit me in that aftertaste something that wasn't pleasant, but everything else is actually pretty pleasant. But there is that staleness, cardboard thing, that, as you correctly said, and the taste a little bit too, like a little stale. But yeah, at whatever point in the sip that was in the aftertaste, I did finally kind of get. And even right now, as I'm talking, there is a little off flavor. But other than that, I actually think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it drinks for given for what it is. Like, it's been 2 years. It has maple syrup. It has the wheat. The mouthfeel is a little bit thin though.
Yeah. But
flavor wise, it's like it's kind of elegant. It's almost drinks like the spirit of the barrel comes through very well. It kind of is a mix between like a. And I said this in another Imperial Stout review from Hill Farmstead, like maybe 6 or 7 months ago. It gave me like barley wine strong ale vibes with the stout, and I'm getting similar feels from this.
I don't know if that one had wheat, but I wonder if like the wheat
maybe
is adding another layer to it that's making it. Because I wouldn't say it tastes like a mix of a wheat wine and a stout, but there is. Yeah, it goes beyond a stout. Yeah, it does. And yeah, I think we read that right, that it was in the barrel for 2 years, not like they just barrel aged it for a year, then let it sit another year before they released it. I think it was probably in the barrel for both those years.
Yeah, so it actually says, we crafted this beer with malted wheat and Vermont maple syrup. It then rested contently in hand-selected bourbon barrels from one of our favorite distilleries for nearly 2 years. Okay. Yeah.
It's not overly oaky. Just 2 years seems like a while, to be there. It's not overly oaky. It's not it's not, dominated by tannins or anything. There's some of that interwoven, but it's not. I mean, especially reading that 6 month thing. This is held up. I'm gonna assume pretty darn well.
I would love to have tried this fresh to see like what else comes out of it. But this for something that's 3.5 years. Over Best Buy date. Yeah, it's and it gives me like this like the figginess, like the dark fruits. I mean, like that's kind of coated with like a burnt-ish brown sugar type thing going on. It's really good.
I think the taste that I'm not loving, I'm getting less of it each sip, which is obviously a nice good thing. I think it is the tannin, like the oak tannins. I think it's when like everything else kind of starts going away, that kind of kicks in a little bit more. I think that's what it is, which is fine.
Yeah, after I talk, I've taken a sip, I can kind of feel like the tanniness, it kind of dries out my tongue, and then it has this weird kind of, like whatever you're getting, like on the very back of your tongue, right?
Yeah. It's almost, with some friends, once we did like a wine tasting thing where you had like all the essences, and then you would taste them, you'd mix them with a bit of water, and then taste wine, and try to be better at describing it, And it kind of tastes, like the tannin vial I just kind of drank a little off of. Like, it's just kind of like, at that one moment in the aftertaste, is a little concentrated for me. But, I mean, it's such a, I'm like, the amount of time I've talked about it makes it seem like some bigger issue. The amount of time it's not proportional to what I don't like about it. But yeah,
this is good. I would say if you still have this in your cellar, probably drink it now.
Yeah. No, I would agree
definitely
with that
drink it now.
I also agree with that. Yeah. There's no sense of sitting on this for any longer. Yeah. But no, it's good. It does. It has a lot going on. But like you said, I don't specifically get maple.
But I imagine it probably came through a lot. It was fresh.
And the wheat, it's, I don't know. I wonder what the wheat's kicking out.
Yeah, I don't. After like on the side of my palate as I'm just sitting here talking, like I almost get like if you have like wheat bread or something like that like kind of aftertaste like wheatiness, but like it's very kind of faint. But it could also be because it's in my mind. It's in my mind, and I'm trying to find it.
Also what I mean? That is possible.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
It was a pleasant. I shouldn't say a pleasant surprise, but a pleasant experiment.
Yes,
I think is the right word.
I like that. I like that. Yeah. So where can we find you?
No Hype Beer Reviews on Instagram, YouTube, and Untapped.
Nice. And you can find us nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If those are your things. Like, comment, subscribe to those notification bells so you can find me posting videos. And I'm Sean.
I'm Kyle.
And this is Nerdsense. Cheers.